Aquarius, hi. Thanks for tuning into my channel. Today I'm going to take a look into your romantic love life for next week. These are general readings, so they may or may not resonate 100% with all of you. If they do, please take your message, and if they don't, leave it for others. This reading is good for anyone who has Aquarius in their sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Cross watchers are welcome to watch too. Now, with that, let's start your reading, Aquarius, and see what does the person coming towards Aquarius feel about lovers. Wow. Okay, Gemini energy. And then at the bottom of the deck, Seven of Pentacles. This person is acknowledging, and this person do realize that whatever the connection between the two of you is a really significant and a very powerful connection. For some of you, this person views you as somebody who this person shares a soul tie with, or they just feel like when you two met for the first time, this person felt a sense of deja vu, like they saw something between the two of you that has happened before, or that you two knew each other before you two actually met in this lifetime. But this person is I'm getting also gets intimidated by you and your presence and your energy around them. And sometimes this person has this tendency to go within and take a pause and reflect on things before actually making some sort of solid action. I'm gonna clarify it in a while and see what this is actually about. Right now, let's see Aquarius, their action and behavior towards you for next week. We have got Two of Wands and then Two of Pentacles. Two twos. This is fire energy. This is earth energy. Then we have got the Fool at the bottom of the deck, which is Aquarius, your energy. Two major arcanas on this person's side. Yeah, definitely they are intimidated by you and your energy and your presence. For some of you, I'm seeing this is just a crush right now, or this connection between the two of you is in the initial stages where you two maybe might be just in the talking stages right now or getting to know each other. For others of you, I am seeing that this person has this strong desire to level up this connection with you, maybe relationship, connection, situationship, whatever you guys are into. But right now this person feels like they have to level up their game, step up in order to actually be present in this connection for you, because they feel like you have such strong and clear indication of what you actually want in a connection or relationship with other person. And this person gets sometimes insecure about themselves, whether they are up to the task or whether you see this person as deserving of you. Also, for some of you, I'm strongly getting this person might be dealing with some sort of stuff in their family, or the whatever they consider their family. And this person might be feeling like they have too much on their plate to deal with. Though there is this strong desire, because we have got the Fool here, this person is optimistic and they have strong desire to create or build something or start something new in this connection. Let's see your feeling towards this person, these energies. Thank you. Let's see what we have got. It is in reverse though. We got Queen of Swords, but it fell down in reverse, which is air energy. At the bottom of the deck, we have got Ten of Pentacles, which is earth energy. Yeah, this is telling me that for some of you curious, you have this tendency, I'm seeing, like being passive aggressive instead of actually communicating your needs and your desires to the other person, especially when it comes to partnerships. But that is not how this person views you. They view you as someone who is very intellectual and who prefers their who prefers rationality over being emotionally, like who just prefers their thoughts over emotions. That is how this person views you. There is strong desire for some of you, actually most of you who are watching this video curious. I feel that you have this fantasy of having this with the other person, whatever the connection is, whether it be this person or somebody else. See, happy family, stable life, building something long term with this person. For some of you, you even think about marrying this person. There is that strong desire, but I don't know why there is this passive aggressive energy about you in the next week or so at least. Sometimes you even feel trapped and disappointed. Sometimes I'm getting even in yourself. We have got Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck, which tells me that some of you are carrying past wounds. Then I just saw Page of Swords. You have this tendency where you are like, yeah, I want this person, or I want this connection with this person, or whoever that person is, but you are like, sometimes your ego gets in the way and you're like, I'm not gonna tell this person right away or directly that this is what I want, and instead I want this person to reach out to me and make an offer first, or make first move, so I can respond and do not seem too eager to this person. This is what I'm getting for some of you. Let's see potential challenge or blockage for Aquarius and the person. The Emperor, Aries energy, and then at the bottom of the deck, Ace of Pentacles, which is Earth energy. There is too much Earth here. Hmm. Somebody is getting some sort of fear from the past, maybe even from childhood. Somebody experienced neglect in their childhood. That is what I'm picking up on strongly. Also, curious, only take the message that resonates with you, because I don't know how many people are gonna watch this video, right? So I keep getting different messages for a different person. If it is not your message, please do not try to force it. Let it go and leave it for others. Yeah, somebody has this tendency to control things, or somebody has this notion and that they have attached to a relationship or a connection, or just a general notion about connections or relationships, where they're like, I can only achieve a sense of structure and stability in my life when I am in a connection, or when I am connected to somebody else romantically. Hmm. Even though I feel like there is some sort of opportunity coming towards this person's way. Whoever this is, could be you, could be your person. This is a general reading after all, right? But somebody is blocking that blessing or that opportunity of prosperity by being too controlling. And when we try to control things, we end up not controlling anything at all. Like, and we almost always, we never get the results we desired when we try to control things and force things. Hmm. Somebody also feels like they are dependent on the other person in the connection, if you two are already connected and talking to each other. For some of you, I'm also getting you two might be in a relationship already or in a living situation. And somebody has this idea that their financial stability, at least, is dependent on this person that they're connected with. Let's see potential outcome. Thank you. See, Eight of Cups finally came out. This is water energy. Then we have got Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck, which is fire energy. I was not really getting Five of Swords in the previous readings that I did for last few days for other signs. So this is interesting that I have got it in your reading today. Some of you in the near future is gonna feel too overwhelmed by these energies. Could be you, could be your person, because I'm picking it up on both of your sides. Could be both of you, yeah. Where somebody is like, I'm too overwhelmed and I am out, or at least I'm thinking about a way out of this connection. And that is just because this person has this tendency to overthink things. This person is an overthinker, and they have this tendency to self-sabotage any and every connection that or partnership that they focus on too much. Somebody is at least detaching emotionally from this connection, or at least thinking about that in the near future. And somebody might even be causing, yeah, self-sabotaging, like I said. Somebody is causing intentional conflict between the two of you. Could be you, could be your person. But even though they are aware that this is not how things grow, and this is not how it's gonna work out between the two of you, and they are aware of that, but they are unable to control this tendency in themselves, or this trait. See, Ten of Pentacles again, I saw. Even though somebody sees that this connection has this potential to be something that you both can build a foundation for, solid foundation. Let's see the energy that is causing all of this for Aquarius and their person that they might or might not be aware of for next week or so. The Empress, Taurus, and Libra energy. Then we've got Four of Wands, which is fire energy. Chariot at the bottom of the deck, which is Cancer energy. Hmm. Yeah, see, this is the desire to build something, to create something long term with other person, and this is often a card of proposal, marriage, commitment, happiness, celebration. And then we have got the Chariot at the bottom of the deck, Ten of Wands, then at the underneath the Chariot, which is telling me that somebody just get too tired and too exhausted and end up frustrating themselves, their own self, by overthinking and over analyzing everything in this connection. I'm picking up on this energy where somebody is like, even picking apart the most mundane and the most minute things in details in this connection. like the things or the details that nobody really pays attention to, or just let it go, because we all have our flaws. But this person, whoever this energy is, like somebody did this thing in this connection to me, um like 4 years ago, and I am still holding on to that and resenting the other person for that, even though the other person is not even aware of. Could be your energy too, because here you are emerging as somebody who is passive aggressive. Could be your person too. We will clarify it. That's where clarifiers are gonna help us. Right now, let's see your advice, Aquarius. Thank you. Let's see what we have got. The world. Okay, the world is Capricorn, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, your energy too. Justice, Libra energy, then Nine of Pentacles, Earth energy, Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck, which is air energy. You might be seeing 999 or 222 a lot nowadays, this synchronicity. Two major arcanas. Here we have got, for some of you, you have this tendency to always, some of you, I'm getting this, Aquarius, that you feel entitled to get a closure in every situation. Like we cannot get closure in every situation, right? Only take if it is your message. If it doesn't resonate or applies to your situation, then it is definitely not your message, right? But somebody is like, I am unable to move on if I do not get a clear closure about something, about some situation. Could be related to your person, and this connection could be related to anything in general, because this is your advice after all, right, Aquarius? Sometimes when even you get a closure about some situation, you're like, no, this is not how I wanted things to end. So this is not a closure I wanted. I will keep holding on to it and unable to come to terms with the fact. There is this advice, there is this message for you that when things are coming to an end, you know it on an intuitive level, and just when you get this, your intuition gives you this cue that you need to let something end, instantly turn your focus towards yourself and your freedom and individuality, instead of focusing too much on getting the closure, because it only ends up making you feel anxious, in the panic mode, and losing your sleeps at night. Now let's clarify everything, curious, and see what is actually happening underneath the surface in this connection between the two of you. This is a shuffle tarot deck collection C, and this is not a usual tarot deck, as in this does not have traditional interpretations and imagery. Just a heads up for those of you who like to read and interpret tarot traditionally, but I just feel it gives much more clarity when used as clarifiers. Let's clarify this person's feelings. The lovers. This person might even be smitten by you, like obsessed and always thinking about you and the connection. We have got Ace of Swords, okay, which is air energy. Then we have got Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, this is earth energy. See, we keep getting Ten of Pentacles, but though in this deck the interpretation is different, and it is telling me that this person sees the connection between the two of you as an opportunity to grow as a person individually, and grow with you in this connection as well. And this person is very optimistic about growing this connection, and growing growth, both of you, that you both are gonna experience individually. But also, this is the card which tells me that this person has a tendency to sometimes overdo things. And yeah, and this person is like, what if this is, they're carrying this fear where they're like, what if I end up overwhelming the other person with my efforts and the work that I put in? Maybe this person is somewhat clingy and pushy at times as well. Hmm. For some of you, yeah, I'm strongly getting there is a sense of insecurity on this person's part when it comes to you and this connection. But it is not, I'm not really picking up it is a bad thing or in a negative way. They just get too intimidated by you. For some of you, I'm also getting that this person sees you as somebody who is sometimes cold towards other person, or this person just sees you as somebody who is not that emotionally open in relationships or partnerships as they would like you to, or their partner to. Let's see their actions and behaviors towards you and this connection for next week or so. Okay, we have got here Judgment, and then we have got Knight of Wands. This is fire energy, and here in Judgment we have got Devil and Judgment as well. Yeah, so this is Capricorn energy as well as Scorpio energy. Hmm. At the bottom of the deck we have got Eight of Swords, fire energy. This person, this is sometimes an energy of a player for some of you. This is just a precaution for you, or just a heads up that you could be dealing with somebody who has somewhat of shifty energy or push and pull dynamic, or a player sort of energy about them. Not every one of you, but for some of you. Also, also I'm hearing this, that if you were wondering whether you were dealing with somebody who is a bit of a player, this is your confirmation. This is what I'm hearing for some of you. Yeah, so here I'm seeing that this person feels like you are what they want right now, and they're gonna come towards you without thinking things through, like without thinking of consequences. And this person has this behavior about them, this attitude about them, where they're like, let's just go with the flow instead of thinking about long term, uh, how this connection is gonna turn out in the long run. Also, I'm getting that this person has this tendency to sometimes distract themselves by outside distractions. This person is somebody who does not like to go within and reflect on things, and sometimes this person has also this tendency to be a bit defensive, not just a bit defensive. For some of you, I'm getting this person does get a lot defensive when the other person or whoever challenges this person, or their attitude towards life, or how they show up in a connection towards the other person, because they like to run away from themselves instead of working on it. Let's see your feelings. Queen of Swords in reverse. Why we have got Queen of Swords in reverse as okay? Thank you. Okay, we have got Queen is clarified by Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, Queen of Swords. That is really interesting. Yeah, I'm getting it is not just this person who sees you as somebody who is sometimes cold or come off as cold. You do have this tendency. Then Eight of Swords again at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, this is telling me, see, we have got too much fire energy on your, oh, sorry, air energy on your side, Aquarius. You definitely have this tendency to prioritize your thoughts over your emotions. And also, so for some of you, I'm seeing that you are carrying some sort of trust issues from the past, maybe a past relationship, past connection, or maybe it is you whose energy I picked up on when I said some sort of emotional wounds, emotional trauma from the childhood. You're still carrying that. Yeah. Also, I'm seeing you are a very, you know, objective person. You are also somebody who is very intelligent. That is strongly I'm getting. But sometimes you have this tendency to feel trapped. I feel like you are in such conflicting mode all of the time, almost, where you are like, yeah, I need connection. I need to connect with somebody. I don't want to be lonely all the time. But as soon as you are connected with somebody, you shift into panic mode, and you are like, I need to get out. Like the connection triggers your wounds, and you're like, I need to get out. Okay, so there is this contrast where this person is, when they try to run away from themselves and look within, this person tries to distract themselves. On the other side, on your side, I'm picking up that when your wounds are triggered, or when your traumas from childhood or past relationships are triggered, you have this tendency to walk away. And maybe it is you who has this tendency to sabotage things. Let's clarify the Emperor as the potential blockage. Thank you. We have got the Star, but we have Hermit as a star here, and then we have got Knight of Cups, which is water energy. I do not do reversals in this deck. Then we have got Tower at the bottom of the deck. Somebody fears that somebody is not letting the other person see the real them. Could be you, could be your person. For most of you, I'm seeing it is you though. Could be your person too. This is a general reading after all. And because you feel like, or whoever's this energy is, they feel like if they let the other person get to know them, completely, let the other person know them completely and fully, the other person will just abandon them, and might even start judging this person. So they do not let the other person see them fully, because they do not trust themselves to be seen. And also this person is carrying some sort of secrets, or at least how this person sees their past, like this, there is some sort of secret there, and they're like, if I do not control everything in the connection, The other person might end up knowing about that, and that will just shatter the foundation that we have worked too hard to build in this connection. Let's see the potential outcome. Thank you. Page of Swords. Hmm. The Lovers. We have got Judgment in the Lovers card here. Then we have got Wheel of Fortune. We have Magician here. Then we have got, what do we have got here? Chariot. Too many major arcanas in the near future. And then we have got Hanged Man here. At the bottom of the deck, we have got the Tower again. Definitely somebody is still carrying that fear of being judged and being seen by the other person in the near future as well. Curious, some sort of communication, some sort of sorry, I almost said magic. Communication, some sort of message coming towards the other person, but I feel like it is gonna happen, that communication or that message or whatever, when the other person has already decided to walk away or walk out of this connection, or at least thinking about that. And somebody is gonna be like, I am the master of the destiny and I'm gonna control things. I will become the wheel myself, the wheel of fortune, instead of letting the fate take its own course. Because whatever is happening, divine timing is at play here. Yeah, somebody is definitely taking charge, trying to control things on an extreme level instead of viewing things from a different perspective. Somebody is like, this connection is gonna be my redemption, and that's kind of funny, but I'm feeling that somebody has this notion that this connection is gonna be my redemption, and this is gonna be my savior, the person that I'm connected to, and that is far from truth. And curious if it is you. I'm here to tell you that unfortunately nobody can save us, really. Some sort of foundation is crumbling definitely in the future, but it is gonna lead whoever this is who is walking out from this connection in the near future to something far better for them. Let's see the energy that is causing all of this for Aquarius and their person, please. Thank you. Justice. We have Strength as Justice here. Yeah, this is a funny deck. This is, and that's why I said it is not traditional deck, so please do not get confused by the cards. And then we have got Nine of Cups here. At the bottom of the deck, we have not got Knight of Pentacles. Somebody is being too slow right now, and the other person is feeling that, and they're like, there is too much stagnant energy in this connection right now, and somebody is getting frustrated and tired of waiting, or just feeling that slow energy and getting too frustrated by that, because somebody is carrying this desire to build something. Maybe somebody is even thinking about committing to the other person in the for the long term, or somebody is already thinking about proposing the other person, or taking this connection to next level. But because there is too much confusion and somebody is feeling frustrated by the pace at which the things are going between the two of you, somebody is drowning in their sorrows. Somebody might even be literally drinking themselves to sleep, because otherwise they are too anxious all the time and they think about this connection. Somebody is realizing that they are about to lose this fantasy or the things that they planned out with the other person in this connection, the marriage, the commitment, the relationship, the happiness, the celebration. For some of you, this is a side message that I am getting here. Aquarius, yeah, I'm getting that there was some sort of celebration. Maybe you two went to a wedding, or that is where how you two met, or something like that. And there something happened, some sort of conflict or something, or somebody got to know some sort of truth about the other person or this situation. And now that person is in panic mode because they have realized they're about to lose something important to them that they value. This is just a side message for some of you, or just one of you even, that I just got. Let's see your advice. Let's clarify your advice, Aquarius. Advice for Aquarius, please. Okay, was this card like this? Anyway, let's take it. Six of Cups, and then at the bottom of the deck we have got Knight of Pentacles again, and it's interesting because we have High Priestess here as the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, your advice is that do not ignore your intuition. Your intuition is getting stronger day by day. That is what I'm getting. But you have this tendency to sometimes question it because we are like, am I overthinking, or is it my intuition talking to me? Also, your advice is to not to focus on too many things at a time. Rest and relax. That is your advice. And shift your focus towards you when you feel like you are losing control over a situation. Try controlling what you can actually control, and that is yourself and how you feel. That is your advice. Interesting. Now I'm gonna pull out some cards as messages from your person that you might be in no contact with, or you just want to take a look into the feelings and how your person feel about you and think about you. Curious, and I'm gonna pull out some cards as messages from your guides that you need to hear right now. Messages from your guides and universe. Also curious, if you would like to book a private reading with me, the link to that is in the description box below. You can check it out if you want. Let's see messages from Aquarius, please. Thank you. Okay. I do not know if we were meant for each other, but I know what we had was real. I still carry your words with me. Some heal me and some haunt me. I keep trying to fill the void you left with distractions. Yeah, this person also has this tendency. I lied to you and now I regret the decisions I made. Strong sense of regret on this person's part. Now let's pull out some messages as messages from your guides that you need to hear right now. Message for curious, is there anything else? Thank you. Yeah, there was. Oh wow. Okay, your intuition is your superpower. Trust it. See, we got this in your advice too. How more? How more can your guides be clear, right? If you could see what is waiting for you, you would not fear what you are leaving behind. If you, okay, I just forgot how to speak. Sorry. If you could see what is waiting for you, you would not fear what you are leaving behind. You are allowed to rest without feeling guilty. Healing happens in stillness too. Allow yourself some grace to make mistakes and learn from them. Yeah, do not be too focused on what you can control, or um that you can just avoid the pain if you focus on the rationality of the situation and the things instead of indulging in your emotions and feelings and how you are feeling. Allow yourself some grace to make mistakes and then learn from them. So that is what I have for you, Aquarius. I hope this helps, and I will see you in your next reading. I'm gonna start recording monthly readings from tomorrow, hopefully. So I will see you when I do your reading next. Till then, take care. Bye.